Last night, Logan Paul proved why he is in the position he is in currently in WWE. Because his presence, his mic work, the character work that he's portraying on TV every single time he's out there on Monday Night Raw or on a pay-per-view, even then, when he has matches, he delivers. He goes all out. He does the best he can absolutely do, and it shows. And last night's promo with Ricochet, he completely destroyed Ricochet on the mic. And that is something that we've been seeing in these back and forths between these two superstars ever since Money in the Bank. So with that said, going into SummerSlam this Saturday, going into this one-on-one match, my question is, who walks out with the win? Who does WWE choose to put over in this bout? Because from my point of view, from my perception, Logan Paul winning or losing this match has little effect on his character. And we've talked about this at large during the past few months on this channel. Much like The Miz. The Miz is so great on the mic, he's so great with his character, that even if he loses, it doesn't affect his status in WWE, his star power, his entertainment value. It does not affect him, and I'm starting to believe that the same can be said about a Logan Paul, because Logan Paul is a superstar currently in WWE that made his name elsewhere. Therefore, he has clout. Therefore, he has that name power, that name value that WWE obviously values. So the very simple solution to this is have Ricochet go over. Have Ricochet beat Logan Paul at SummerSlam, because like I said, as I just said, Logan Paul losing will do very little to hurt his status, his position in WWE, at least in the eyes of the fans. How many times has Dominic Mysterio lost? How many times has Dominic Mysterio won by cheating? He is still one of the most hated characters on TV. He is still over with the crowd. The same can be said about Logan Paul. The one issue I have with Ricochet winning this match is, does WWE have some other plans, some future plans for Ricochet if he beats Logan Paul at SummerSlam? Because if not, if they don't have any future certain plans for Ricochet, if they're not planning to start pushing him more into the mid-card, probably into the Intercontinental Championship run, Intercontinental Championship contention, then at that point, there's no point in having Ricochet go over. You don't need Ricochet to get that win over Logan Paul if you don't have immediate plans to continue his success. So again, that's just my one doubts in this entire situation, in this entire match. Will this match go viral? I am absolutely sure that both of these men have spots planned for this match that will be clipped and taken and posted on social media so that the entire world can view and watch Logan Paul do his thing. But if I'm WWE, and if I don't have any immediate plans for Ricochet past SummerSlam, then I'm having Logan Paul go over 10 times out of 10. Granted, Ricochet needs this win more. He's been in WWE for the past 3, 4, 5 years, most of it on the main roster. He's gone on interviews with pro wrestling media saying that he hasn't been given enough chances. He's complained about other people's status, and the fact of the matter is, if you can't get yourself over, that's the main reason right there. And Logan Paul is a bigger star to WWE no matter what. And this is controversial because, again, most wrestling fans want, cheer, and just are completely adamant about the fact that, you have to start from the bottom, pay your dues, work the indies for a few years, work Ring of Honor, Impact, New Japan, work a variety, build your way up, level up to get to WWE. So when Logan Paul shows up, just because of what he earned, what he worked for outside of WWE, that ticks a lot of fans off. But that's just the world. That's just how the world works. It's just how the world works. In today's world, you don't deserve anything. You earn it. you work for it. Because I can guarantee you there's a ton of wrestlers currently on the main roster in WWE, in AEW, in every company that have worked so hard that they deserve a big break at some point in their careers. But they don't get it. Why? Because this is a business. Wrestling is a business. And if it doesn't help the bottom line, if it's not best for business, then it's not going to happen. And again, a lot of people don't like that, especially the IWC, because they love to be gatekeepers. They love, and this is just not wrestling fandom. This is in all types of fandom. They love being gatekeepers, and it's happened with Logan Paul. It happens with Ronda Rousey because she was a part of the MMA. She earned her star power from there. So, all I'm saying is, Logan Paul right now is a star. No man, there's no doubts about that. And eventually, this man will be a champion in WWE. It's just a matter of how soon it will happen, how it will happen. And as far as SummerSlam is concerned, if I have to pick one, he's getting the win over Ricochet, because I clearly don't see Ricochet becoming Intercontinental Champion or anything above anytime soon. Doesn't matter what he does at this point. His star power does not match that of Gunther's or Drew McIntyre if they have him winning the title. And it definitely does not match up with Seth freaking Rollins and the World's Heavyweight Championship. But Logan Paul, his star power, his name value, everything he brings to the table, it's just a logical decision to have Logan Paul go over. So with that said, those are my thoughts on this entire situation. Again, we don't know any of this. We won't know any of this for sure until SummerSlam in Detroit this past Saturday. And just the cherry on top, that last remark Logan Paul had about Ricochet's fiance, ring announcer Samantha Irvin. Fantastic. Adds fuel to the fire. Really heats up and gets mad and gets fans prepped for this type of bout at the biggest party of the summer. So with that said, what are your thoughts on last night's promo between Logan Paul and Ricochet? Did you enjoy it? Do you think it changes your perception, your prediction on who might walk out with the win from Detroit? If you do, if you don't, leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. In the meantime, tune in later on tonight to the USA Network for another episode of NXT with all the fallout from the Great American Bash. I'm Alexis Carrillo, this is Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.